Welcome to this session. In this session we are going to look at angiosperms. Angiosperms are flowering plants. They are plants that have flowers. Previously we say that angiosperms come from the spermatophytes, which are seed-bearing plants, and their spermatophytes are divided into two groups: the angiosperms, which have flowers, and the gymnosperms that have no flowers. When we come back to angiosperms, we have seen that they have flowers and they also have seeds. They are vascular plants, meaning that they have the xylem and the phloem, and they have seeds, and also they have flowers. And you find that the ovules are enclosed within the carpels, or they are enclosed within the ovaries. So the seeds will develop into the ovaries, will develop inside the ovary. And another characteristics of the angiosperm is that they have a double fertilization. Double fertilization, which leads to the production of the endosperm, which is the nutritive content that feeds the embryo. And the stamens of the angiosperm plants are with two pairs of pollen sacs. They have two pairs of pollen sacs. Now these angiosperms are further subdivided. Remember, we have said that angiosperms are flowering plants. They are further subdivided into groups. And these two groups in which they are subdivided, they are the monocots and the dicots. We want now to look at the monocots first. You find that the monocots includes most of the grasses, the palm trees, and lilies. They are the main examples. And some of the specific characteristics of the monocots is that they have only one cotyledon. The leaves are long and narrow and have a leaf sheath, if not sessile, and parallel venation. They have a leaf sheath which, if not sessile, but it has also have parallel venation. And their root system is mainly made up of fibrous root systems. And they have flowers in forms of threes or multiples of threes. And the mature seeds of the monocots, they end up having an endosperm, whereas their vascular bundle in the stem is scattered, and the calyx, the corolla, are not easily differentiated. It is very hard to differentiate the calyx and the corolla. And you will find that the monocots, they are mainly wind pollinated. And most of them are herbaceous, that is, they are non-woody because they have no secondary growth. So we are saying that the angiosperms, which are flowering plants, are divided into two classes: the monocots and the dicots. And we have seen that the monocots have one cotyledon seed. They have long and parallel venation. They have fibrous roots. They have mature seeds that have an endosperm. They are mostly herbaceous plants, have no secondary growth, and it is very hard to differentiate the carex with the corolla. Now, when we go to the second division, which is the Dicotyledons plants, this class has plants like beans, peas, groundnuts, shrubs, and trees. Almost all of them, they fall into this class. Dicots have seeds that have two cotyledons, and their leaves are broad with a variety of shapes. They have a net venation and some with petioles. If you look at their root system, they mainly have a tap root system. Those are the dicots. They also have flowers which are in parts of usually 3 or 5s. The Dicotyledons plants. The Dicotyledons plants also having a woody structure. That is, they have a secondary growth. The calyx and the corolla are easily distinct from each other. You can distinct them. You can separate that this is a calyx and this is a corolla. And they are mainly or mostly insect pollinated. So we are saying that the dicots is another class in the angiosperm. And we are seeing that some of the characteristics of the dicots include being pollinated by insects, having a calyx and a corolla which are distinct. They have a secondary growth, and then also they have 2 seeds or 2 cotyledons. The leaves are broad, have net venation, and some have petioles, and they have a taproot system. And the flower parts are usually in 4 and 5s. So those are the angiosperms. Next time we shall look at kingdom.